مشاهدينا الكرام، أهلا وسهلا بكم في حلقة جديدة ومميزة من برنامجكم الوطني رواد الأعمال. وكما عودناكم في كل أسبوع أن نستضيف كفاءة جديدة ومن زاوية Special Business Woman. Please welcome Miss Peggy Li, the Managing Partner and Chief Troubleshooter of SPS Affinity. Welcome, it's such an honor being here with you today.
Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you again. So firstly, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and how did you start your line of business?
Wow. So I originate from Hong Kong. I went to educate in the United Kingdom and I studied hotel catering management. So my love affair with what I do started off with 15 years Michelin star restaurant experience, working with some of the legendary chefs such as Joël Robuchon, before have had the blessing from Mr. Patrick Chalhoub to come and work for the Chalhoub Group to cultivate their food and beverage division back in 2016. Then after that, with the very exciting expedition, I then went on to be a partner of Strategic Partnership Solution, or SPS Affinity as people know it, with some of my male partners, Martin, who has recently decided to leave Dubai. But this line of business that we do are very playful. We call ourselves the entertainer, the party people, as well as we cater for people's experiences from food and beverage to hotel to events.
Wow, that's really great, Ms. Peggy Li. And can you tell me what kind of services do you provide?
So our company is somewhat of a niche, we can call it. At the service, we are like any management consultancy, where we go into a business, people would hire us from cultivating brands, from cloud kitchen restaurant brands to fully operating restaurants, to something that we call ourselves are one of the very few people in the UAE, or rather GCC does, is we do Chinese marketing strategy for the service industry, and we manage Chinese social media for reputation management. So we look after the likes of the Amani Hotel for both Dubai and Milan, where we help the team to look at how best to attract the inbound Chinese tourists, to speak to them in an authentic tone, and how authentically transcend that sense of feeling that they have that urge to want to come and stay at such a spectacular hotel. And even now, with Sofitel Downtown is a very, very lovely hotel that we're in, and I'm very blessed by my clients who look after me very well.
That's really great. So as you know, here in the United Arab Emirates, it's such a big market and there's a lot of competition. It's not easy to be successful. So can you tell me what makes you so special? What is your secret?
I wouldn't say I'm very successful. I would say that I am doing as good and as best as I can. And Alhamdulillah has been very blessed by all the people that I've been fortunate to know along the way in the UAE, who have supported me and who have nurtured me through what I do. I think with such a transcending location such as UAE, with the abundance of different nationality, and the offering has to be different. But at the same time, you need to be specific. You need to know exactly what you're approaching, and you need to know what are your target audience. Because having a great product is one thing, but knowing your market and able to market your product properly is another thing. And this is what we do. We help our client to navigate a niche segment, which are one of the highest spending tourists for globally, how to understand their temperament, how to understand their culture and their way of living in order for them to have the maximum enjoyment when they come to UAE for holiday. This is what we do.
That's wow, that's really great. We hope you even reach higher and higher standards.
Alhamdulillah.
So as a professional businesswoman, can you tell me what are your future plans?
We have a lot of future plans. So for the business that we do now, currently we have several different verticals. So with the Expo 2020 that is up and coming in October, we do a good proportion of project management. So we help the China Pavilion to navigate their food and beverage setup, as well as we are befriended with the Estonians as well as Brunei to look at commercial, how the business connection through the different product offering that they're bringing in. So you can say we are almost like a business connector, but at the same time with a very specialist skills in looking at the industry that we services. So this is what we do. And from that, people appreciate that sense of in-depth market understanding and how that in-depth market understanding gives them a better foot forward to progress. And this is where my motto comes in. So in the future, we have a lot of things coming up, especially with the Chinese social media remake, is because obviously we've all suffered through 2020, but the Chinese tourists will return. And a lot of the businesses sees the importance of how to be authentically speaking to this target audience. So we have that coming through. We've also been very blessed because of this niche that we do. We're speaking to other GCC countries, especially the next big event of World Cup as well. So for us, the whole GCC is a very amazing location to look at. We've even have colleagues over in Morocco with Northern Africa as well. So yes, it's digital and also on and offline that we offer that idea.
We hope you all the best.
Thank you.
So can you share with us the locations and how to contact you?
So our office is at Business Bay. A lot of people like to connect with me on my LinkedIn, which is the most easiest way to find me out. And obviously our company website, www.spsaffinity.com, is where people normally find me. But a lot of the times is because I do public speaking as well at all the major events like Go Food, and with the recent nominee being one of the judges of the Caterer Middle East 2021 award, I'm starting to have a lot of people looking out for me for various ideas, collaboration. So I'm very grateful for these also industry recognition.
So it's easy to reach you, right?
We try.
Dear viewers, the contact numbers and websites will appear below on the screen. So lastly, we from ABC Al Arabiya, we thank the UAE government and leaders for the blessings they provided us with, such as safety, luxury, and the business environment we live in here today. And we want a special thank you from you as well.
I think for me is, Your Highness, it's been a tremendous pleasure to be a resident of UAE. It has been a very whirlwind journey, personally, from a personal growth as well as from a business growth. Had I not come to UAE, I would never have the courage to start out to be an entrepreneur, to start the business that I am, and also with the adventurous mind and the forward thinking of the country. You have offered and gracious us with that determination and that innovative thinking. So thank you so much.
Thank you so much for this amazing letter, and thank you as well for having us here today. It was such a pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you. مشاهدينا الكرام، إلى هنا ونختتم حلقتنا لهذا الأسبوع. تابعونا كل Friday and Saturday on ABC العربية and social medias. دمتم بخير.